everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie if you've never been here before, and on this channel I upload whatever I want. Today, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be just vlogging my reading week. I just love vlogging in general, but I really want to focus on my reading this week. There might be a little bit of like clips or portions of just my daily life, but I first want to kind of find out how much I just realistically read in a week, specifically when I focus on making reading my downtime hobby and trying not to be on my phone as much. Not necessarily challenging myself to read as much as possible, but really focusing on like, Ellie, what are you doing right now? You're scrolling on your phone. Your time limit has come. Let's read. So today I'm gonna be doing that. Today's Tuesday. I'm gonna do this for a week. Today is actually my last day of my 4-day weekend. It is Veterans Day. If you're a veteran, thank you for your service. So I go back to work tomorrow, and then I'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ooh, I just thought I am going on a weekend trip this weekend. I didn't think of that. So we'll see how this weekend vlogging works out. I don't want to vlog like my weekend necessarily, but I do want to have like a realistic busy week in my life. But there's also days where I'm not busy, like today. I really have nothing to do other than edit. So my plan is to figure out how much I read in a realistic week and then show you guys what that looks like as well. So I'm also going to be mood reading this week, which I'm in a big mood for. I have discovered I am a mood reader at heart, but I also like to have options and like narrowed options. So I like TBRs, but I like to pick and choose from the TBR. So that's what we're gonna be doing this week. Like I said, it's Tuesday. We're gonna do this and end next Monday. And my goal is to show you when I'm reading throughout the day as much as possible, and then doing like a wrap up at the end of every day of how many pages I read that day, if I finished any books, me picking out the book for the next day, and then at the end of the week, so next Monday, I will do like a final wrap up, final page count, how many books I read. And yeah, honestly, I'm not a very fast reader. I think I'm about an average paced reader. I read about a page a minute, so it just kind of depends on how many pages I get to reading that day or how much time I'm giving myself to read that day. I like barely finish a book a week if I set my mind to it, so we will see what that looks like. For reference, if you're new to my channel, I am a substitute teacher. I'm currently a long-term substitute teacher, and so I am at the same job assignment every day through January 30th. So I actually also have a lot of downtime at my job if I'm not pulled to cover, which I have been pulled to cover a few times already. Hopefully this week I am not, so I can use up all that time to edit. I have 3 videos to edit and also read. So let's get started. I don't know how much time I'm gonna spend reading today, or if I want to spend some more time editing, just using my time wisely. I might take breaks in between, but I'm currently reading West Side Love Story. This is by Priscilla Oliveras, and this is one of my 10 books before the end. Did I mention that? My TBR is basically just my 10 before the end TBR, so I can pick and choose off of the TBR and read them in certain orders. It kind of depends on like what my mood is, but also what my Libby holds look like. So after West Side Love Story, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, maybe a fantasy, but maybe another romance. I guess it depends. This is a romance, so when I'm done reading this, I'll look into what I want to read next. But if you want to see my whole TBR that I'm choosing from in this video, then you can check out my most recent video, which should be my 10 before the end. I'll link it up here. And yeah, those are most likely the books that I'm going to be choosing from. I am a mood reader though, so who knows, I might pick up something else along the way. So I do want to read for a little bit this morning, just while it's chill and quiet, and then maybe I'll set like a goal for myself and start editing. I've been like craving a like hot eggnog latte. but my coffee machine, you can't see it, it's over there, is currently being deep cleaned because it was disgusting, very disgusting. Shout out to my husband for doing it because I need to be better about like wiping it down as I go, but I don't, and so it gets really bad. But it's like going through the process of descaling, so I can't wait any longer. I can't wait any longer for caffeine. So I'm having a cherry slash Alani. This is one of my favorite flavors, but honestly, in more recent years, with more recent flavors, Alani flavors, it's not my top flavor anymore. It used to be. It's still good, but Dream Float is definitely up there, Witch's Brew. I like cotton candy, but I'm not sure if I like cotton candy more than this. I'm going to sit here and read for a little bit. I need to remember to keep track of how many pages I'm reading, so maybe I should make a note in my phone, or I think I made a list on my notebook. I'll be right back. Okay, I did make a list, but I set it for the wrong day, or I made it for the wrong day because I thought I was going to start this yesterday. So I'm going to make a new just like note in my notebook. I'm currently on page 76 of this book, so I'm just going to write 76 and hold on to this until the end of the day. Let's get started. It's currently 11:20, but I don't really have a goal on how much I'm gonna read, but I'm gonna read a little bit, maybe until I need a change of pace, and then I'm going to go and edit for a little bit and just kind of alternate between the two. I already have to interrupt my reading time. They are at an event at the Majestic Theater, which was like a block away from my hotel, and we walked past it every day when we were in San Antonio. I love this. Hi guys, checking in. It's a few hours later. It's 3:20, 4 hours later, right? Like exactly. The dishwasher is running and my husband is mowing the lawn, so you will hear those noises, but this is real life. I'm vlogging in real time. So just some updates in my day. I did end up editing and uploading a video, and then I read for a little bit. My husband and I had a lunch break. I'm now on page 120, so I think I was on page, hold on, I have a little friend that's trying to make himself comfortable. I was on page 76, right? So 76, 86, 96, 106. Is that like 45 pages? I think. I guess I could do the math. 44 pages. So, oh, he left me to go cuddle with Major. So I've read 44 pages so far today. I have 2 more videos to edit and they're both shorter. So I think I am going to edit one, see how much time and energy that takes, and then kind of feel what I want to do. If I want to just go right into the next video and like build off of that momentum, then I will just continue editing the next video. But if not, I'll take a break. I'm trying to decide if I want to read with like an ambiance, or maybe there's like a read with me type video that I can put on. But yeah, I'm still really enjoying this book. I'm on chapter 9, and there's like sister relationships in this book, and it's like a big emphasis, but there's one sister that like you wouldn't expect her to be so close with. And I love in books when there's a character who really doesn't owe another character anything, but especially when they dislike each other. I love when that character still like keeps a secret or like protects the other character. I don't know, something about that, like, is that like a micro trope? I love that in books, and there's a little bit of that in this book, and so there's just a lot to this book that I've loved so far. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I hope there's like, I don't know, just some more. I mean, there is an emphasis on the romance, but I hope there's more like banter and things that just like make me giggle and kick my feet, because then I can see it being like a high 4-star, 5-star. Right now it's probably sitting at about a 4, but I'm hoping that it picks up a little bit. Even when it's not in the like romance parts, I'm still enjoying the family parts. So yeah, we'll see how much more I get done of this today. Good morning. It's a new day. Happy Wednesday. I am in my classroom and I'm excited because so far I don't have to cover any classes, which is good for me because then I can do things with my free time, first of all. But second, I can actually do the job that I signed up to do. So I'm at work, obviously. It's currently 8:20. I know this is not a sub day in the life, but maybe I can film one of those soon. I'm at my desk. This is my desk. It's large. I like it. Whenever I get a classroom of my own again, I would like this much space. And I kind of like the corner. I just like the location of it, to be honest. But just for reference of like what my day is going to look like, I have a schedule that I follow with my classroom para, who's awesome. And we push into different classes, so I will have different time periods throughout the day where I won't have anything to do. Like in the morning, I actually don't have anything until 9:30. So from now until 9:30, which is about an hour, I'm gonna go through my planner. I'm gonna do some like work things, organization things, and figure out just stuff for my long-term sub job. And then I'm also helping out in the library, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go check in there yet or just wait until next Monday. Last night you would have seen that I got to page 131. So I'm 130, yeah, so I'm starting on 132 today, chapter 10. So I have about 180 pages left, if I'm doing the math correctly on that. So I don't necessarily have a goal today, just read rather than be on my phone. If I catch myself being on my phone, then reading for sure. After work, I do have to go and pick up groceries. I placed my first Walmart pickup order, so we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of nervous because I've never done that before, but we'll see. And then I might go to church tonight. Ryan's working late, so I might go to our like midweek service. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Anyways, I'm not sure how much I will vlog or show you today of me like actually reading at school, but I might get some clips here and there. Like I said, I have a para in here that's in here from honestly most of the day. I'm obviously not going to record while he's in here, but we will see how much progress I make in this book. I spoke too soon. I'm covering. I am only covering for the morning, and it is an English speaking classroom. It is a class that I actually push into, so I know some of these kids. It is a very, very talkative class, and literally in his sub plans he said, "Welcome, this is a very talkative class and I hope it goes well for you." But so far it's been a hectic morning. I got called to come in and sub, or to come in and cover after the bell rang. And so I had to like book it over here and pick up the kids, and they weren't even in here because who was going to pick them up, so they were with another teacher. But it's only for the morning. They're at specialist right now until 9:45, but I don't pick them up until 10 because they have recess right after. I actually have a second grade class that I push into. It is across campus, which is funny because I'm in 3rd grade today and 2nd grade would be next to it, but it's actually not. It's on the other side of campus. So I'm gonna start walking in about 5 minutes just so I can be there early, so that way I can pick up my kids on time, because the time that it ends there is the time that my kids are ready to come back in here. So this is just basically me popping in saying I might not have a lot of time to read this morning, maybe this afternoon, so we'll see how that goes. That's basically the update. I'm gonna stop recording just for the last few minutes that I'm in here. I'm gonna check out this game that they're gonna play because I have no idea how it is played, and then that's all. You guys, it has already been one of those days. It actually hasn't been a bad day. It's just been very busy. It is currently 11:50. I just finished having my lunch and now I'm technically on my planning time, but there really isn't a lot for me to do. But I don't push into my next class until 1:30. I have an hour and 40 minutes and I'm gonna see how much of that time I can read. Hello? They went to mi tierra in the market square. My mom and I walked through there. I love this. I love like just all the reminders of my mom and I's trip. Weirdly, I'm learning so many words from this book. Anytime I come across a word that I don't know, I take a picture of it or write it down for my reading journal, because I have a spread where I like put my new vocabulary, and I've taken like 4 pictures just today. Chapter 14, so I'm on page 183. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. I am in a good mood. I feel rested. I have my coffee. I always need to be drinking more of this. I have my caffeine. I actually got to work a little bit early. It's pouring outside, and one thing about me is I don't wear a hood. I just don't. So that was fun walking into the building. This is my key for my classroom. And this is the key for the class I'll be covering. Yes, I am covering again. I'm not super mad about it because it's not all day. They have another sub covering classes for other parts of the day. And it is for 2 classes that I know. And one of the classes, I'm ending the day off on a high note. I love that class. And I actually still get to go push into their class and then have them for music. So I'm covering for the music teacher. I've never been in there before. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. They did put up a job, and so if it gets picked up, the office is going to call me and let me know. But if they don't call me, then I need to go and cover. But anyways, it's 8:27 right now. I push into my 2nd grade class at 9:30. I might leave from there a little bit early or go a little bit early and then leave like I did yesterday, so that way I can leave and go to my music class early. I'm on page 192. I have 121 pages left of this book, and I kind of want to finish it today and see how much of my downtime here at work I can use to reading. So it doesn't really affect too much of my downtime, at least that first class, because I would already be in a class anyways. I'm going to focus and let that be my goal. So I'm still really enjoying this book, honestly. Like, I have no issues with it, really. So that's good. Guys, I'm so tired, but it is 11:48. I haven't had time to read yet today. I just finished my lunch. So I have from now until 1:30 until I need to go to my next class, and that's pretty much all of the reading time I'm gonna have at school today. So I don't think I'm gonna finish the book, at least here at school, but I'm gonna try my best. And I don't have anything to do tonight. Like, I don't have anywhere to go. My husband is actually gonna be gone. He works a late night shift tonight, so by the time that he gets home, I will be fast asleep. So I will have time tonight at least to read more and maybe finish the book if I don't get close enough, or if I get close enough, I guess, now. So I'm not gonna waste any more time, and we're gonna get to reading. Page 200. So now I have 113 pages left, and for some reason that feels much more doable than the 9 pages previously I just read. Like, what? I'm really enjoying it. It's going well. I'm just getting very sleepy. I need to finish this. Good morning. Happy Friday. I kind of fell off the face of the earth yesterday, but I didn't finish this. I'm so close to finishing. I think I have about 60 pages. I will for sure finish this while I'm at school today, like, no doubt about it. And then today is the day that we are leaving for our little book club girl trip, and there's been a change of plans. I'm actually going to be riding with my friend Anna, so I mean that doesn't really affect a lot actually at all. I just know I for sure probably won't be vlogging, but most of my reading will be whatever I read at school today, so it is possible that it's just this. I can't just go anywhere without a book, so I did download 2 books on my Kindle. I downloaded The Assassin's Blade, and I downloaded Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow. I really want to read The Assassin's Blade, but if I want to vlog that, it just doesn't make sense to start that this weekend or continue that this weekend and just know that I'm not gonna vlog. So I think, I don't know, if I have time at home, I might look at other books that I am wanting to read, and maybe I'll read and download one of those. But I do have 2 options on my Kindle just for reading purposes, like at night when I'm going to bed. I don't know. I really highly doubt I'm gonna read anything tomorrow. I probably won't read again on Sunday until the evening if I do read, so we will see. But yeah, I'm on page 246 and there's 313 pages, so I know for sure I'll finish this today at school, and I probably will finish it pretty early on if I don't have to cover, which so far so good. It's 8:40, school's about to start, and I haven't been called yet, so that's good. But it is Friday, and people like to call out on Fridays. One of the classes that I push into, I've never had to go in. Every time I go, the teacher says they don't need me. So that's 30 minutes on top of the time that I already have. That might be even more time. Maybe I should have brought my Kindle with me. I could read on my phone if I'm really desperate on the Kindle app. But anyways, hi guys. I have not been needed all day. It's 10:50. Because of that, I'm literally almost done with my book. So I think what I'm gonna do is take an early lunch. It's really only 25 minutes earlier than usual, but I kind of want to just take it now, take time to go to the bathroom, warm up my food. I'll probably be eating by 11, and then just go to the library and help out in there, because it's been a really long time since I've been able to do that, and I have from now until 1:30 to go to my next class. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will probably finish this. I'm on page 296. So I have like 15 pages left. I'll finish this, have my lunch, and then I'll help out in the library for the rest of the day. I don't know if you guys are gonna see me again or even how much more I'm gonna be reading today, but I just wanted to check in because I literally have been reading all morning and I'm almost done with the book. So an easy Friday in my world. It's 3:20. The kids got dismissed 5 minutes ago, but my contract time is until 3:45 and it is a Friday and I am a sub, so I probably could leave a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer because I still hear kids in the room next door, even though they were dismissed 5 minutes ago. Anyways, I'm on page 296 still. I'm finally going to finish this. Maybe I'll finish it and then I will leave, and that will make me feel good about the time that I leave. So I'm gonna finish this. I finished it and now it's time to go home and finish packing. Good morning, happy Monday. It's been a while since I talked to you guys, so I want to check in because today is actually the last day of this video, or of me filming this video. I did not update you guys after school on Friday, and then I didn't actually read anymore on Friday, and then I also didn't update at all on Saturday or Sunday. So just a quick little recap. On Saturday, you guys saw how many pages I read, but I didn't have a lot of reading time. I read for maybe an hour, but I wasn't reading the whole hour. But I started Onyx Storm, which I know wasn't the plan, but I can get into that as well. And then yesterday, which was Sunday, I read for a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes while I was still down in Stevenson at the house with the book club girlies. And then I also read last night before bed, and obviously now today is Monday, so I am currently reading Onyx Storm. So I had 3 options on my Kindle, which I only brought my Kindle to book club, so I didn't have any like physical books with me, but I had Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow, The Assassin's Blade, and Onyx Storm on my Kindle, and Anna really convinced me to start Onyx Storm because she's read Onyx Storm and I've also been saying I'm gonna read Onyx Storm, and so it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. So I did start it. I haven't started a vlog for it, but I'm also not very far into the book. I'm only on chapter 5. I'm 76 pages in on my Kindle, but I think like realistically it's about 50 pages. But I'm back into the world, like I'm obsessed. So I think what I'm gonna do, today is a Monday. On Mondays I don't push into classrooms, and I so far have not been asked to cover, which is great. So I think my plan for now is to finish the chapter that I'm currently on because I have 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna go to the library and start working in there and just helping out, and I might finish the shelf that I'm currently on. I am on the A's, so I just have to alphabetize the A's and then kind of like rearrange to make some room. After I do that, I can ask the librarian if there's another job for me to do, or if she's ready to give me another job, and if she isn't, then I really have nothing to do and I can come back here and read. So I might take like breaks here and there from the library. I might come back and like have lunch and read and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm excited to get into the library today just because I started my period early last night, 5 days early. Like what the heck is up with that? So I was not prepared, and I'm feeling it mentally. I'm just feeling very tired and kind of grumpy. And I don't know what that is. I mean, I do know. It's just my hormones, but I shouldn't be tired because I literally went to bed before 9 p.m. last night. Like, I was in bed by 8. I was asleep before 9 p.m. So, yeah. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. But I will say, even though I didn't check in with you guys this past weekend on Saturday or Sunday, I still had like an average realistic reading experience, so I'm happy about that, because it's just realistic. I want to show you guys how much I read in a week. So I am going to finish this chapter and then I'm gonna go help out in the library. Update, you guys, it's my lunchtime. It's actually a lot later than my lunch, but I'm taking it later just because I haven't been needed. So I spent quite a bit of time in the library. It's 12:20 and I'm about to have my lunch. I have leftover margarita pizza from this weekend and I have nothing to do now from 12:20 now until like 3:30. About 3 hours, and I think I'm just going to read. I wasn't really expecting to have this much time to read, so I wasn't really expecting to start my Onyx Storm vlog while I'm here at school, but I'm going to because I want to vlog me reading Onyx Storm. It's just going to be a little tricky to do both this vlog and that one, so when I'm finished eating I will start reading and I'll show you guys how much I actually read. Hello guys, I look a little crazy right now. I wasn't really expecting to come on camera today and film this outro, but this video is a long time coming. I filmed it a few weeks ago and I just haven't had time to edit. As a matter of fact, I'm popping in right now because the last clip you saw was of me saying I'm gonna have 3 hours to read. Almost immediately after ending that clip, I got a phone call and I was like pulled into a meeting, and long story short, my job is going to be changing a little bit, actually a lot of it, and it's gonna be more like what I expected it to be when I went into the job. And so all of that downtime that I had is kind of going away. And I'm not necessarily mad about it because I signed up to do the job and it was kind of a blessing. Like, I felt super lucky and it felt very weird to go in every day and not have something to do and to have so much downtime. So I'm not necessarily mad about it, but it did kind of just throw a wrench in the plans. As you saw, I only read 18 pages on Monday and I had 3 hours, right, to read at school, and so it just kind of wasn't adding up. That is why I didn't actually have 3 hours after that. So I'm still glad that I did this video. It was so much fun to film. Honestly, I really enjoyed making the video, both the filming process and the editing process. But if I do one of these again, it's gonna look drastically different because my job is different now. But I feel like that's kind of why I like watching these videos from other creators too, is just the fact that everyone's lives are so different and you can have a day-to-day life that is the same, like during a work week, but depending on what you do in the evenings or like what your weekends look like, or even how your job can change through the seasons, your reading changes. And that's what I like about them, because it's just so different, even from the same creator. Yeah, I'm glad that I did this. If you guys liked this video and you would like to see me film it again, please let me know, because I actually did have a lot of fun. Before I fully end out this video, I do have one more thing to say. Today is Friday, November 20th, and on Monday, December 1st, I am starting to film for Vlogmas. So this is going to be the last video that you see from me before Vlogmas begins. I know I've been a little MIA for the past few weeks. Like I said, my work life drastically changed, and so I kind of had to get into the groove of how my day at work was going to be. And then when I came home, I've also just been very busy the past couple of weeks, Thanksgiving was yesterday, and just prepping for the holidays and all of that is just going to be a busy time for everybody. So I'm very excited to start Vlogmas. I'm going to be including something every day that I really haven't told anyone except for my husband about, which it's not something super crazy. I just think it's like a fun thing that I'm gonna be including to keep me motivated to film every day. And also I feel like maybe it'll keep people coming back to see what's different every day. But I'm super excited for Vlogmas, honestly. I love vlogging, and I love vlogging just like without having something specific to vlog. It's just my day-to-day life. And I saw your feedback when I asked if I should do Vlogmas, and quite a few people, more than just Bestie Ryan and my husband, said that they want to see me do Vlogmas. So I'm going to be attempting again. The editing is going to be rough, but it is what it is. Stay tuned, you guys. It starts on Monday. Well, actually, you guys will see Vlogmas Day 1 on Tuesday, December 2nd, because I'm starting vlogging on December 1st. So I'm actually really excited. I feel a lot better about it, and I'm just gonna really try to stay motivated for it. But anyways, I won't talk your ear off any longer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, then subscribe. You'd probably like my content, and I'd love to have you around. And if you haven't left a comment already, please do. Like I said, if you want to see more of these like just mood reading or realistic reading weeks in my life, just reading vlogs, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video, which is going to be Vlogmas Day 1. Bye!